All right, the next thing we're going to talk about here, when we're talking about the larger subject of sound design for feature films, is how to overcome one of the most common problems that you're going to have, which is how to make something louder, how to make something loud enough, whether or not it's an explosion or a gunshot, or in this case, the sound of somebody fumbling with a bottle of aspirin. You're going to want to be able to make it louder. Now, we've already talked about how you can increase the volume of a cue, but sometimes pushing the volume all the way to the top is not going to make it loud enough. And so one thing I'm often asked about is how do you make it louder than it seems like it's capable of going. So I'm going to show you a little trick. It's called normalizing. We're going to take this one scene where this character who has a fear of Santa, every time he sees it, he gets freaked out and has an anxiety attack. He's going to fumble with some aspirin, and we want that to be, just say for whatever reason, ridiculously louder than it is right now, and we're going to see how loud we can get it. So we're going to transfer over to the computer. All right, what we're looking at here is a waveform. As you can see, I'm outlining it. It's real weak. You don't see a lot of strong wave files. This means that it's going to be very soft. This is the aspirin bottle that he's fidgeting with. We're going to go ahead and try to get it normalized. So now I'm working in a program called Digital Performer, but you could do it in any of the other standard things like Pro Tools or Logic and get the same sort of effect. All I'm doing is looking for the command normalize after I've highlighted what it is I want to be done. Now, mostly I want you to take a look at what happens to this. You should have just seen that all of a sudden those waveforms that were so little are now really big. Now we're going to go ahead and take a listen. I'm going to undo what it was that I just did and take it back, and we're going to listen to it. And then after that, I'm going to show you the difference that it made having normalized it. Here comes the second little section. All right, now I'm redoing the normalization process to make it louder. Let's take a listen again. As you can see, visually here, the wave is increased about 3 times in volume. And that's going to make a dramatic difference to understand what the character's doing on scene when the bottle itself isn't very visible.